Wednesday night baseball now from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Luke Weaver is on the mound for the Cardinals. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's got to just be thankful he keeps getting the ball, because as a starting pitcher, he's got a career ERA through the roof. And I don't know how they keep letting him go out there and start. Hopefully for his sake and the rest of his teammates, he throws a lot better in this one.
Number 2 heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. And Eric, as we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight, well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
It's always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in game 1. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in game number 2.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Corey Ray will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Sierra is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And with that, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, out in that corner outfield spot, a very reliable left fielder. Not somebody that's going to make the great plays, but every routine ball, it's as good as gold.
Number 25 gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Well, this guy's been in desperate need of anything, something. Give him something positive. So this is just what the doctor ordered. It's a mistaken location, no doubt about that. And when a guy's scuffling, this is like a gift from heaven, as he jumps all over it and drives it for 2 bases.
Standing in now, Eric Timms, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more. Mike Minor will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, was not real effective in his last start. Gave up 5 earned runs. Going to have to try to limit that here in this one.
Sierra comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cardinals, left fielder, number 37.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And he falls behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Minor gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. He pulls this one into right, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. Around second, he'll try for third, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, this is all about risk-reward here. It's spectacular if you get a glove on it. If not, you got to get up off the deck and chase it down.
Harrison Bayer will dig in now. And as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matt, Clyde has a bit of a reputation for rewarding pitchers that pound the bottom of the zone. Calls the game well, but we might see some strike calls below the zone that hitters aren't going to be too happy with.
2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Diaz will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. He's set. Here it comes. In there, strike 1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. And it's the Cardinals that'll strike first here, and that base hit makes it a 1-0 ball game.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
Settling in now, Mark McGwire. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled right back up the middle. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Batting fifth, right
Into the
fielder,
box, Stephen Piscotty, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Nothing going right for him early on. It almost looks like he's trying to aim everything, and it's just not happening so far.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it, because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Hit high and deep out to left. Reed ranging back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Steve?
Well, the wind is blowing in today, so you're not going to see a lot of long drives. Focus on hitting the ball on a line and on the ground to score your runs today.
Number 12 started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. With a moment now, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, Stephen Vogt is a natural-born catcher, but he's so flexible as far as the many positions that he can play. He can play in the outfield. He can play the corner infield positions. A real asset to have on the ball club.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis. It's the Cardinals 3. Michael Reed will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there, 0-2. Lined back over second, and a base hit here to open up the second. Stephen Vogt will stand in, and boy, look at that batting average to start off the month of April.
Well, the old vet still got it. He may be getting up there in age, but that doesn't seem to be affecting his ability to hit the baseball that much.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left.
And after a relatively quiet first inning, the number 5 and 6 guys strike for back-to-back hits here to start the second. Let's see if they can cash it in.
Into the seats, 0-1. First and second here with nobody out. Right side, hit hard. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Another base hit right there. Their 3rd hit in a row, and now the bases are loaded here with still nobody out.
Diaz has a chance here to put his guys right back in this one. Bases are loaded.
Yeah, and a ball deep into the gap could tie it, and of course a long ball would flip this script entirely.
On the ground to second base, this could be 2. On to first, and they get the double play.
Well, 3 singles, and that had him in position to really put together a huge inning. But one ground ball might just put an end to those thoughts. The run does come in to score from third, but this is a costly double play with the bases loaded and nobody out. Now there's 2 outs.
Into the box now, Mike Minor. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Brewers forced to settle for 1.
Leading off for the
Michael Oman strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Minor into the windup. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You can bet he's a little rattled still from that first inning. He gave up a lot of solid contact that first time through the lineup.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And the count will be full. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Timms is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, pitcher.
Luke Weaver steps in now. And that's in there for strike one. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
That's not a sight you want to see this early as a starting pitcher. 40 pitches already.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Number 25 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
Sierra will get a second crack at it here. Remember, he tripled to start out the home first. Time to move forward to the bottom of inning number 3. Harrison Bayer digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. We'll pick this one up in the bottom of inning number 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jed Jerko. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. 3 runs, 4 hits. 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher.
Michael Ullman in now. Popped out in his first trip. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And now you've got a base open here with the pitcher on deck. Is this a workaround situation?
I think absolutely. With 2 outs here, no sense in giving this guy anything to hit if you can pitch to the pitcher instead.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 4-3 game.
Well, it's pretty evident that this is not going to be the outing that turns his fortunes around. Remember, he gave up 5 runs his last time out, and this is already 4 in this one, so it may be back to the drawing board yet again.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that'll be all now for Mike Minor. Jorge Lopez is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Luke Weaver is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
And even after the 2-out RBI, you still have a chance to help yourself out here with a hit. You got a man in scoring position.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. I have to. Corey Ray will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The batter, number 25.
Number 25 stands in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting,
Eric Timms will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is returned. Sierra comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. We'll join this one here in the bottom of the 6th, already in progress.
now batting, second
Jed
baseman.
Jerko will dig in now. He struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats. Hard liner toward short. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And they'll hold the lead runner at third, but the batter does end up making it to second with only 1 away.
Now batting, catcher,
Michael Oman stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at-bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
Hit to short. Reined in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And this is just good baseball here all around.
Now batting.
You've got 2 guys in scoring position, 1 away. At the very least, you need to make sure you get something out of this inning. And he does that by driving in the run.
Luke Weaver stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Well, he's just going to go right on taking pitches. You have to throw strikes here with 2 outs, especially when you got the pitcher up there.
And that's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
now batting,
Sierra
Number
strides in
37.
now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Domingo Santana is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Domingo Santana.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Yeah, he's still got that good movement on the 2-seamer. He's been throwing it well all night long.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Diaz comes up with it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Number 2.
number 2. We'll try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far.
Well, he's had a rough one at the plate in this one, guys, but here's another opportunity to get something going.
Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. Well, pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Digging in now, Corey Ray.
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
To first, McGuire over to his left, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.